Our first speaker will be Juan Pablo Herrera, who is the board president of Palenque LSNA and a member of the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights.
Thank you. Juan Pablo Herrera, Juan Pablo Herrera. Good morning. Last year, Chicago felt terrorized. And I don't use that word lightly. In neighborhoods like Logan Square, Hermosa, Belmont-Craigan, and my own neighborhood of Humboldt Park, people who have built their lives suddenly felt unsafe in their own streets. Families who have worked hard, raised their children here, contributed to the life of the city began to live with a new kind of fear. But for me, it's not abstract. This is personal. Members of my own congregation were terrorized under the operations carried out under Operation Mid-May Blitz. These people are the ones that I pray with, people I break bread with, people whose children I have blessed and watched grow up. Children in our own community became afraid to walk to school, parents became afraid to leave their homes, and when people asked themselves where they could go to feel safe, even houses of worship, places that should represent sanctuary, mercy, and refuge, did not feel safe anymore. And that breaks my heart. That should break all of our hearts. Federal agents who were part of Operation Mid-May Blitz violated state criminal law in dozens of well-documented incidents across Cook County during the fall of 2025. And the harm that they inflicted on our communities cannot be measured simply in reports or statistics. It lives in the fear of children, in the fear of the people, of those that now that they distrust people who are supposed to serve them. And during these months, we also saw federal agents target journalists, clergy, protesters, and community members. People who were singled out just because of the color of their skin. People who were met with violence simply for standing up for what they believed was right. And some of those people are my friends. Some of those people are my co-laborers in the work of justice and community care. And so today, some of them are facing felony charges simply because they stood up for their neighbors, for their communities, and for the values that we claim as a democracy. And meanwhile, the agents who committed these acts have not been held accountable. Federal prosecutors are not investigating. State prosecutors are not investigating. Instead, the victims of Operation Mid-May Blitz are the ones being dragged into court. And that's not justice. Those who have power are accountable and for how they use it. See, no one is above the law. And right now our communities are asking a simple question. Who's going to hold these agents accountable? A broad coalition representing people from all across Cook County is standing together because people are tired. People are tired of hearing that nothing can be done. People are tired of leaders pointing to obstacles instead of solutions. People are tired of empty promises. People are tired of a culture of impunity where government officials harm communities and face no consequences. And that's why we're calling today for the appointment of an independent special prosecutor to investigate the actions of federal agents involved in Operation Mid-May Blitz. An independent prosecutor is the best path forward toward truth and accountability. And it removes the investigation from local political pressures. And it removes the fear of retaliation from federal authorities. And it ensures that this investigation will have the time and resources necessary to uncover the truth. What we're asking for today isn't radical. We're asking for accountability. We're asking for leadership. We're asking for the rule of law to apply to everyone. I believe deeply in justice. The kind of justice that restores dignity, that tells the truth, that ensures that harm like this never happens again. Our communities deserve that. The children in our neighborhoods deserve that. And so today we call on state's attorney to show the leadership that this moment demands by appointing a special prosecutor. And if that leadership doesn't come from that office, then someone must step forward who is willing to ensure that justice is not ignored. Because accountability is not an option in a democracy. And because the people of Chicago and all of Cook County deserve the truth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Juan Pablo.